What's good, YouTube? This is Jordan, and I'm coming at you with a deck build that I like, that I saw on Pojo, and this is Top Spin from the Lightsworn thread, who allowed me to make a deck video of this. So here I am. We got 3 Hyperion, 3 Judgment Dragon, 2 Christia, 2 Jane, Raiko times 2 Lila, 2 of them, Aaron, Lumina, Garoth, 3 Venus, double Earth, 1 Jupiter, triple Shine Ball, Honest, Herald of Creation, triple Trade-In, triple Recharge, Charge, Reborn, Hole, Storm, double MSD. So notice the very thin spell and trap count, 0 traps actually, but all the spells are actually useful and pretty much always live. So with these cards and cards like Venus, basically, you know, you're able to, Venus and Earth and the Charge, Trade-In, Recharge, you're going through your deck pretty quickly. So what's pretty fun about this deck is that if you open first turn Venus, you already eliminate these guys right here out of your deck, so 1, 2, and 3. And in doing that, essentially what you're doing is you're making your mills much more consistent, because you're milling right off the bat. You're eliminating 3 from your 40, so 37, plus the other 6 cards that you drew into. So right there, you're looking at 31 cards to mill. And then, you know, you just need to know, what to play first, your trade-ins or your recharges and solar recharges. If you have a lot of spells and traps in hand, that means you go with these guys first, because you're like 30 mill monsters. If you have a lot of monsters in hand, well, you might want to use your trade-in, so that, you could draw into a couple of spells and traps. What's good about this deck is that even if your opponent has a heavy field, you could do quite a bit of damage. So for example, Lila, bust the back row, whatever, they bottomless or warning it, or if they're stupid, they're warning it, deprison it, whatever. So then summon Hyperion, pop some more, they get rid of him, fine, Judgment Dragon. So you're wasting their resources, life points, whatever, and you're just plopping up big cards on the field. Christia is almost always live. Because of the milling that goes on, there's almost always 4 fairies early game, so you could lock down or make them waste a lot of resources to get rid of Christia pretty early, which leads you to big plays. But ideal, if you open Venus first turn, this deck just comes alive and you pretty much win that game. Herald of Creation. So yeah, no Reincarnation, just because I find Reincarnation clogs your hand. Same with Beckoning Light. This guy doesn't. And works really nice with Trade-In. So Trade-In, pitch one of your 8 available level 8s over here. Draw 2 cards, and then you just get them back with Herald of Creation. Not to mention, Herald of Creation isn't minus, so that's another plus going for it. So yeah, you got your Destruction, and essentially you're just ripping through your deck with all the search power. So yeah, I just wanted to share this build with you guys because I think it's absolutely phenomenal. Even Jane is just comes alive in this deck just because, well, what happens with Jane is, especially when you get Gachi Gachi on the field, he gets the 400 boost plus the 300 boost, so you're boosting him up by 700, and you put him up to 25 when he attacks, and that's just huge. And this deck could easily make 2 Gachi Gachis with the Raikos and the Venus and the Shine Balls and whatnot. So the lack of traps is just because this deck, when it just blows up, first of all, too many traps and too many spells kind of slows your deck, your hands down. So Solar Recharge and Trade-In aren't always live if that happens. So that's one thing to consider. But all in all, I think this deck is absolutely brilliant. And if agents don't get hit next format, and if maybe Lightsworn gets another Lumina back next format, this is definitely the build I'm running. I might make some, again, like I said, there's a couple of minor tweaks I might have to make to the deck, but I think it's just absolutely stupendous, and I highly recommend this to anyone who likes agents or Lightsworn. Alright guys, so this is M10 from Team Umbra, and I'm just keeping an eye out on Pojo for deck builds that I know some people might find interesting, and I highly recommend this. Alright guys, peace out, this is Jordan.